Since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty.
The Knicks, ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage. Coming into the building earlier tonight. A look at the New York subway. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Luka Doncic.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here are the five for the Lakers. And for the Knicks. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it, and of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
Here's Bird over James. Bird, that's good.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Pass to James. Now here's Doncic. Here's Olajuwon. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And James gets it to go.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Now here's Johnson. Over to the wing. Bird, that's good.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Irving, that's good.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
Irving against Johnson. Pass to Bird. Here's Bryant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's his first personal. First team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Moses Malone. At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Bosch. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Doncic passes to Irving. It's blocked. Now Johnson. Pass to Ewing. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Irving. And here's James. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. And it's Ewing with a rebound. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. And here's Bryant outside. Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
They pulled ahead more than a couple times in that one, but never managed to build out an insurmountable lead.
Now, here is James. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Olajuwon. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Outside Johnson. Over Irving. Rebounded by the Lakers. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
An interconference matchup. Now, last year, they beat this team in both games.
Now here's Irving. To the paint. Here's Bosch. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And that ties it up.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
Irving against Johnson. Here's Bird. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
The Lakers call timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
A new lineup here for New York. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. Number 1, the Knicks. The 4th spot held by Los Angeles.
And both of these teams have been great at rebounding the ball over the last month, making sure they're doing whatever they can to get the boards off the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Lillard, averaging around 5 points a game. Gasol finds Durant, going inside, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Here's Drexler, and it's blocked by Davis. Outside Booker. Pass to Lillard. Outside Durant. Now here's Booker. Here's Walton. .11 left now in the first quarter. From down low. Over to the left wing. Pass to Drexler. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Another shot. And he lays it in.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Booker, the pass to Lillard. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Durant. Drexler grabs the board.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Durant with the block.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
And here's Booker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Knicks. They lead by a bucket. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
To the inside. Gasol comes with a double team. Here's Cooper. Sinks the tray.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found it.
And for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Marc Gasol. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Booker and a shooting guard. On target from range. Lillard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
And for New York, here's Davis. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
From
Davis has got his first points of the game.
Just incredible. I mean, what muscle and balance. These tough finishes help Davis get into a rhythm.
To the right side. The fadeaway with the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Pass to Anthony. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 4-point Knick lead.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow, one of the best to ever do it.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. You take a look at New York. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference.
Well, right now for New York, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now here's Johnson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Irving. Drops in the layup for 2. Irving's got his second bucket of the night. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Irving against Johnson. Down low. Here's Ewing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Moses Malone.
And the Knicks lead by 3. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for New York.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second chance points.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Good work there as it goes.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Pass to Bird. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Larry Bird.
6 points for him.
and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now here's Irving. Shoots over Johnson. The rebound by Malone.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Irving against Johnson. Goes up at the stripe. Misses off the right iron.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
To the middle. Here's Bosch. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Right wing. Johnson passes to Bryant. Inside. Picked it out of midair. To the paint. Here's Bosch. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
To the middle. Here's Malone. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. The shot by James, no good. New York has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Johnson against Irving. Tries again, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Moses Malone.
And the Knicks lead by 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's James. And that one's long. For New York, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Here's Johnson. Here's Ewing. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Right side, Irving. Shoots from the baseline. That one drops for him.
Kyrie Irving.
Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Knicks out in front, up by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
They put a big effort in the rebounding, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
And Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
No, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those were some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the 3rd quarter.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Second half underway. Here's who Frank Vogel's got on the floor. Robbed. James outside. Takes a 13-footer. Irving, no good.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there. But he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Kyrie Irving.
It goes on Kyrie Irving.
First team foul.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
At the line for New York.
And Johnson drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
James with the ball. Second chance effort. Bosh, no good.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Here's Bird. He's got 6, and he recovers it. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And we've got a moment here to show you this season's most aggressive defensive teams. Second, the Knicks. The 4th spot held by Los Angeles.
Well, both of these teams really shine on the defensive end, especially when it comes to their shot blocking. So we could be in for a low-scoring game.
Pass to Olajuwon. And it's blocked.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Here's Bird, guarded by Doncic. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Moses Malone.
And the Knicks lead by 7.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The Lakers call timeout.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. That's good from Durant on the assist by Doncic.
Assisted by
Durant's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Johnson uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to James. Soft touch off the glass.
LeBron James.
James has got 6.
You love the focus from LeBron James. He's near the rim, so he's got to use his size and his skill to full advantage.
Timeout called, the Knicks.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And the Lakers making a change here. Booker's checked in. Pass to Malone. Here's Walton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bryant. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Outside Booker. Launches it, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marc Gasol. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your New
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Guarded by Durant. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. The Lakers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Doncic outside. Outside Durant. James up top. And that comes off the assist by Durant. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Anthony. Up and over Doncic. That shot is off. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Outside Booker. Down low. Here's Gasol. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, this guy is just a load on the interior. Marc Gasol uses his size. He uses his angles to get where he wants to go.
Marc Gasol at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You think back to when Marc Gasol first entered the league. This was a big guy whose skills were certainly developing at the time. Now he's incredibly polished and a tremendous leader.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lillard comes in for Luka Doncic. Good on both. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Up top, Davis. Robinson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, James Worthy.
.157 left in the third quarter. Inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Pass to Robinson. Clock at 6. Here's Drexler. Shoots it from the high post.
Well, KD, a very skilled defender, outstanding with his positioning, and he's got incredible length to contest shots.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
His first personal. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Chris Bosh.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Drexler. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Walton tipped back in for 2.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Now here's Lillard. Outside Durant. Outside Booker. Lillard outside. From deep. It's rebounded by New York.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Drexler. Pass to Robinson. And he can't get that one. Davis with the defensive effort. Now here's Booker. .27 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, here's Lillard. Knicks shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Here's Drexler. There's the drive. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Booker. Pass to Lillard. Shot to end the cold streak. That shot off. And so it's New York with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Outside Irving. Lillard finds Irving, and yep, it's good.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
And for the Lakers, wing shot on the way. The rebound by Boss.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And Irving gets it to go.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
That's his first personal. First team foul. At the line for New York, Patrick Ewing. At the line.
First free throw is good. James is checked in for the Lakers. Both good from the line that time. The Lakers trail. Now Irving. He takes it in. And Walton pulls it down. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Johnson passes to Bryant. Pass to Bird. Jacks up a 3. Back to Bryant. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Bryant's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
New York has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Down low. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Johnson with a bucket.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Irving. They need this. And the layup is up and in.
Kyrie Irving.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Ewing. Here's Walton. On the wing, Bryant. Rebound by the Lakers. Lillard left side. Bosh, no good. Boy, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
And here's James. Pass to Irving. 4-3. And Walton pulls it down. Well, the Knicks shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Knocked loose. Here's Olajuwon, covered by Johnson. Here's Olajuwon. Johnson with a double team. And there's James from the arc. And again, no good by the Lakers. Pass to Bird. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Lillard finds James. Back to Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Knicks with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Lillard against Johnson. Pass to Bird. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. The shot misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's James. No good from 11 feet. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Yeah, the easy lift on the jumper by LeBron. That's really hard to defend, guys.
Johnson against Lillard. Pass to Walton. .46 seconds left in the fourth. Bryant finds Johnson. Tries to break his ice. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Knicks ball.
Doncic is checked in for Damian Lillard.
To the floor for the Lakers.
.36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. It's James on the wing. Doncic outside. The shot's good on the assist by James.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Bird. Softly drops in the floater. And the Knicks lead by 12.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Doncic with the bucket.
Boy, the quick trigger of Luka Doncic makes him especially dangerous in catch and shoot. Good luck, defender.
And so it's New York winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes.
Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Woo, 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
Until then, make sure you're following us on social media. We're at NBA 2K.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. A view from the skies above downtown San Antonio. We're pleased to welcome you to Texas tonight. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at the Lakers. Season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now.
You know, for Los Angeles, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long, and guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got LeBron James. Chris Bosh is out there with Olajuwon. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. And for the Spurs, they've got Carter. Malone is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Robertson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position.
Shoot first kind of guard. Kyrie Irving doesn't waste any time.
Pass to Nowitzki. With COVID shortening the season and the schedule being tinkered with, Steve, do you think the NBA will make permanent changes to the season schedule?
You know, I don't think so. I think the length of games will go back to normal. I do think they might have a mid-season tournament. There's been talk of that, but so far, I think the games will reduce just because of COVID. It should go back to normal.
Now, here's Irving. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. No one near James as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Carter against Irving. Carter kicks to Malone. Back to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw drops for Malone. And both free throws good for Malone. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Robertson against Irving. And there's the pass to Olajuwon. James outside. Irving looking over the floor. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Robertson. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. A shot by LeBron, no good. Spurs have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Luka Doncic.
Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
And for San Antonio, Vince Carter at the line for 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. James, the pass to Irving. Over Robertson. Rebound San Antonio. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
And here's Irving. Dirk Nowitzki getting his 3 to go. Los Angeles with another miss.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, two steps back, and exercise in frustration.
The Spurs making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and then for the Lakers, Marc Gasol is checked in for Olajuwon. Durant comes in for Chris Bosh, and Lillard subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Phenomenal concentration by Durant. Physical play is not going to throw him off.
LeBron against Carter. Over James. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Robertson. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. The shot's good from Robertson.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Doncic against Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first personal foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And during that second year in the league, Luka Doncic took the leap, averaging 28, 9, and 9, looking like the European version of LeBron James.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Morning's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. McHale comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Carter. And it's Frazier in for Robertson. All free throws good from Doncic. San Antonio leading by 4. Frazier outside. Irving against Doncic. No good, shot missing. Gasol with the defensive effort. Lillard looking around. Gasol trying to free himself up, and it's Lillard missing. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Irving. It's rebounded by Doncic. Lakers trailed by 4. KD, that's for 2. And it falls over the rim and in. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Knocked away. Here's Morning, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 40% here in the early stages. Lillard from outside. The offensive rebound. Basket good.
The defense can't match AD's physicality. He muscles his way to the second chance shot.
Lillard against Frazier. Here's Irving. McHale trying to free himself. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Frazier.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Lillard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Loads it up for Davis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's San Antonio leading by just 2. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. Davis is out there with Durant. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Booker in at the 2 spot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Frazier, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Damian Lillard.
It's on Damian Lillard.
Personal foul.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
The Spurs making a switch here. Malone's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Olajuwon's checked in for Gasol. Wash comes in for Davis. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Damian Lillard.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Got that bucket in no time at all. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Now here's Irving. After Julius Irving's miss, no good from Irving.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And it's Durant missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
A different look now for San Antonio. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Mourning. Carter comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Robertson in for Irving. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in. And the Lakers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Easiest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it dance.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Dirk Nowitzki.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Irving. Fires the 3. Here's Bosch. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Nowitzki. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Nice shot by Robertson. Robertson's got his second bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
LeBron outside. Moving against Robertson. Here's Bosch. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. San Antonio leading by 3. Right wing. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense. Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Robertson. Robertson is doubled. Malone against Olajuwon. Shot clock at 5. Carter down low, and it goes down 2 points. And the Spurs lead by 3. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Now Nowitzki, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Out to Carter. From the stripe. Kept alive. Unable to get that one. Lakers trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Now here is Carter. After Luka Doncic's miss, again the miss by the Spurs.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
To the wing on the left. Three-pointer, Lillard. No good that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Nowitzki against Gasol. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Carter. Cans it from downtown. Carter's got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Outside Gasol. He dishes it to Doncic. And again, unable to change momentum here. Spurs leading by 8. Now Robertson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. A shot by McHale, no good. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Floats it up for James. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And he's able to get it back. Count that one. Robertson outside. The shot will not fall. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith, and a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. Checking out the Spurs, Kenny, give us your take.
Great work on the glass, hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
And Shaq, what you think about the Lakers? And that'll about do it as we...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. So with McHale sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Malone is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Carter. And it's Robertson in at the point.
The ferocity of LeBron on display, just tearing through the lane with ease.
Robertson against Irving. Now here's Robertson. Tight defense on him, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Robertson's got 6 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Robertson against Irving. Nowitzki. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. He's got 7.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Doncic passes to Irving. Here's LeBron. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
To the inside, Abdul-Jabbar. Nowitzki kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double-teamed. Robertson pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Robertson's got 4 this quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Here's LeBron. Good work defensively by Carter.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Poked away. It's stolen by Olajuwon. There's the dish to LeBron. San Antonio with the rebound. Nowitzki looking it over. Shot from the top of the key. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now an 8-point Spurs lead for Los Angeles. They've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Irving. They get the rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bosh has got 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Morning's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Klay Thompson comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Irving's checked in for Vince Carter. And it's Frazier in for Robertson. And then for the Lakers, Davis is checked in for Olajuwon. Kevin Durant comes in for James. And it's Booker in for Luka Doncic. Here's Davis, and Morning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Morning, a fantastic defender. Phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
Frazier right side. And stolen by Irving. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Bosh, and Chris Bosh with the slam.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Here's Frazier, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Bosh, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Frazier outside. Passes it to Malone. And Malone gets double teamed. And the shot goes in. Malone's got 8 points.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Pass to Durant. Now Davis. Bosh tried to free himself up. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Davis. 1:07 left to play in the third. Frazier against Irving. Irving with the steal. Durant with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. The pass to Irving. And it's off from three-point range.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Frazier with it. Picked up by Davis. On the wing, Irving. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. From the arc, rejected by Booker. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Davis. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. He's got 8.
The contact there can't stop AD. His size helps him get to his shot.
Frazier scanning the floor. Dishes it to Irving. Morning kicks to Thompson. Misses the 3. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Spurs lead by 2. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
The only difference is competitiveness. Stick with the strategy, stick with each other. Long night. Keep competing, keep pounding, keep pounding. It ain't about any one person. It's about us and how we do.
Banding together the guys. Greg Popovich preaching toughness and unity.
Yeah, and Pop really zeroes in on that fight. He's one of those guys, if you don't play your hardest, you don't play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with James on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Davis. Doncic out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Durant. And it's Gasol at the 5 spot. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. No good from Robertson. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Anthony Davis.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Lillard against Robertson. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Dirk Nowitzki's checked in for Kevin McHale. The Lakers also changing it up. Olajuwon's checked in for Davis. And James subbed in for Durant. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Carter with the 3. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 3 assists tonight.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Goes back up. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Gasol.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Abdul-Jabbar. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
And here's James outside. Sinks the triple.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Robertson kicks to Irving. Back to Robertson. Spurs passing it around. Carter with the 3. A shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Pass to James. To the paint. And Olajuwon with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Olajuwon's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Robertson passes to Nowitzki. Shoots over Lillard. And too long on the shot.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You look at James. What a contribution.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Carter outside. Robertson against Lillard. Can they get it? Jacks up a three. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Los Angeles timeout.
They're leading by 2. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers making a change here. Irving's checked in. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. San Antonio with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Carter kicks to Robertson. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Irving for 3. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Back to Malone. Kicks it out to Robertson. Trying to get open his Carter. And Oscar Robertson, good for 3. And now a 3-point Spurs lead. Up pass to Bosch. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. And it's Carter missing. The Lakers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Doncic outside. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Doncic against Robertson. Passes it to Malone. Shoots over Elijah. Elijah with the block.
Yeah, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
And they commit an intentional foul. That's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Second team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Los Angeles foul. LeBron James. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Dirk Nowitzki. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill just sending that one home.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're in front by 1. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up.
A view above beautiful downtown Boston, a city with so much history. The NBA on 2K Sport. Allie, take it.
Hey, Brian.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Thursday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. And for Boston, it'll be the Celtics off the tip. And a huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially as we move to the middle part of the schedule.
Well, we know injuries are a part of the game, and they shape every NBA season. Unfortunately, they can end a team's season at any moment.
Here's Rice. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. And here's Allen. Lets it go from deep. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's Wade. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Well, Dwayne Wade has taken thousands of shots where he's been challenged, and he's made them just like that.
Here's Kidd. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Leonard. First quarter, just over a minute played. The shot comes out. With the teardrop. Count that one.
All those things that Steph does before the game, and you think there's no way he's pulling those off in the game. Guess what? He's pulling them off in the game.
Here's Garnett. Leonard outside. For three, Allen knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. To the middle. Here's Duncan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw strike.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to start. Pass to Allen. Here's Kidd. Back to Allen. Blocked!
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Leonard, good.
Leonard did a good job to take a picture there, recognizing what was going on, read the defense, and then finds a soft spot in the mid-range.
And then Russell with the dunk.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Garnett. Clock at 4. Over Russell. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Rice. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto. Now here's Curry. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. O'Neal hits the jump hook.
Shaquille O'Neal.
The Heat have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Ball for the Heat. Which loudest section wants a free t-shirt?
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Substitution.
And for all the purists, here's a look at the best free throw shooting teams from the stripe this year. Boston, 3rd.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets a 3 fly. Knocks down the long J.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Paul against Payton. Paul passes to Jokic. The kick out to Paul. And again, Boston with the triple.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Pass to Camby. Payton with it. A minute 35 left to play in the first. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Havlicek. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Boston trailing.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
Pass to Paul. The three. Rebound by the Heat.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Jokic passes to Harden. Unloads. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
With the defender in his face, this is exactly what Harden does. Creates just enough space to get his shot off.
Pass to Payton. Here's McGrady. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Fires from deep, and it's blocked by Embiid.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
To the paint. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Pass to Havlicek to stop the run. He's off on that one. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics out in front, leading by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Miami trailing. They've got Nikola Jokic. James Harden out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Joel Embiid. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Tipped away. Now Paul. Pass to Pierce. Down low. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Paul. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
And Paul takes pride in scoring past the defense. He's used to getting roughed up a little bit. Sometimes he causes most of that, though. True grit from the little man.
Now here's Payton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Havlicek's shot is off. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Harden. Pass to Jokic. Over Payton. The ball's knocked loose. And here's Paul. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And Boston calls time here. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Pass to Curry. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
Here's Garnett. Leonard outside. For three, Allen. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Allen's got his second basket on the night.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Rice from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Leonard. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. For three, Allen sinks it. What range from downtown. Allen's got 9.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Pass to Curry. Here's Kidd. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Allen finds Leonard. And he gets the bucket. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Rice. Rebounded by the Celtics. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
The Heat have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Pass to Rice. Takes the 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Now here's Allen. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. Now here's Leonard. Here's Garnett. Here's Kidd. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
They came into the second quarter determined to get the ball inside, and it's paying off.
So Miami ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. At the line, Jason Kidd.
For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Outside Peyton. Pass to Camby. And stolen by Jokic. On the take. Pierce. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
John Havlicek. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Paul Pierce.
Shooting 2.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Celtics making a change here. Harden's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Havlicek. Embiid covers. Havlicek's shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Pierce. Pass to Embiid. Fades. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Embiid's got their second bucket on the night.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Here's McGrady. Now here's Payton. Shoots over Paul.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
And we finished off one half. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. An excellent. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Curry passes to Russell. Pass to Rice. Three-pointer. That one no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Kidd. Back to O'Neal. Releases. Fires the 3. Kidd with the bucket. He's got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Curry. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Pass to Kidd. Back to O'Neal. Here's Kidd. Launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And the Heat call time here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Rice. Here's Duncan. Here's Rice. Looking to win the run. It's hauled in by Garnett.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Now Leonard from behind the arc. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. He can't get it to go. Outside Curry. To the middle. Stolen. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Wade. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Inside, Duncan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
Tim Duncan knows a thing or two and how to draw fouls right there, doing some damage. The big fundamental still getting it done.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Miami.
Tim Duncan at the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. The Celtics on offense. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Allen. Fires for three. That shot, no good. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Antetokounmpo finds Curry, who poked away. And stolen by Leonard. Pulls up for three. Knocks it down from distance. Leonard's got 7.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Rice's shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Kidd. He's covered by Curry. And the bucket is good. He's got 13.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Back to Curry. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Time and time again, Dwayne Wade up around the rim. Gets up big time for that alley-oop.
And Boston calls time here. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
So both teams making some changes here. Outside Paul. Pass to Embiid. And here's Harden. The three. That one is off. Pulls up. McGrady. Good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass. You make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just can't say enough about how much of the game Chris Paul sees, exploiting every single hole in the defense, and an excellent penetrator.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And the three off target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Outside Harden. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
You know, Jokic is such an interesting personality. Very focused on the court, but fun and relaxed often.
There is a reason why they call him the Joker. I mean, it's not just because of his last name. It's because of his personality. He's jovial. He's always joking around with his teammates, and he keeps the locker room pretty loose.
Off target with the three. Boston has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Paul for three. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard position.
Russell's checked in for Miami.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Here's McGrady. He's got 5. The 3 ball. That shot missing. And so it's Boston up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Morant, the pass to Middleton. Here's Pierce. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And for the Heat, they're shooting around 41%, setting the floor for the Heat. Butler with the ball. Well, the G League is testing out the one foul shot approach. Meanwhile, the NBA is running commercials between free throws. Brent, do you think the parent league will ever adopt the G League's approach?
I don't think so, BA. I think it's going to stay the way it is, where you're 2 free throws at the line and not doing what the G League is doing with the one attempt. But that might be all for speeding up the game. But we still got to get your ad reads in, right?
And he drops the first.
You love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Russell.
Out of the way!
Wow!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Harden from outside. The rebound by Duncan. And it's Miami's ball. Got a piece of it. Here's Kidd. There's the block. Here's Wade. A quick shot there. It's off target.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Rice. Sweet little floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Leonard against Russell. Pass to Kidd. Here's O'Neal. Here's Wade, defended by Harden. Wade, that's good.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Floats one. Here's Rice. Outside Curry. Takes a 13-footer. O'Neal pulls it in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Boston again missing.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And Boston calls time here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Allen, he's checked in for Boston.
Ray Allen.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Kidd. He's covered by Curry. Here's Leonard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Bill Russell.
Oh, he's one of the most uniquely built players in the NBA, and Kawhi Leonard draws contact often. I'm not sure he feels it, but he gets it.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
And Leonard drops them both. The Heat have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Russell. Here's Rice. Here's Duncan. And he banks in the layup.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Kawhi Leonard has worked so hard on his shooting to become more consistent, specifically the three-point shot.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
2 minutes.
Here's Kidd. He's covered by Curry. And there's the drive. Kidd with the bucket.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Outside Curry from outside the arc. Doesn't go that time, and it's Boston the other way. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Garnett. What a job the NBA has done in terms of broadcasting, allowing fans to stream games from really any device. How have you enjoyed that, Brent?
Well, it's awesome working in the front office, BA, just to be anywhere in the country or outside internationally scouting. Turn on my phone, flip on a tablet, and be able to watch any game that's being played in the NBA. What a treat.
Here's Wade. Can't hit from in close. Boston has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question.
Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You could just feel that coming.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Wade. From downtown, Leonard pulls down the board. And here's Boston. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From down in the low post, it goes.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.